But let's look at our mindsets and certain mindsets that we need to change. Like we saw, our mindset or our attitude affects our behavior, which then affects the way that we take action, which then gives us success. So, mindset number 1 is going from a doctor to I'm a business owner. The old mindset is I'm only a medical professional, not a business person. The new mindset that you need to adopt is I think like a CEO, so that you can build business and make business decisions the way that a CEO or a business owner does. How many of you feel like if you look at yourself, if you reflect, you are actually working in your business? You are not acting as if you own the business and doing the things that it takes to grow the business. Tell me in the chats, it's me or me, if it is. So if you would look at your business through the eyes of a CEO, through the eyes of somebody who's building a business, not working as a doctor in their own business, how would you make decisions differently? Write that down now. How would you make decisions differently if you were a business owner, if you were a CEO of a company, if you were standing outside of your practice the way that it currently is, and then choosing to make certain decisions? How would you make them differently if you thought like a business owner, not like a doctor? Now, mindset number 2 is going from I'm not good at business to business is a learnable skill. No one is good at business in the beginning. No one is a natural business person in the beginning. Business isn't necessarily a talent. It is something that can get trained. So the same as what we had to go to varsity to learn to work on patients and do procedures, business people go to varsity to learn business skills. And so what we want to do is marry both our clinical expertise and our business expertise to give us the front foot in this industry. So now I want you to know, what is it that you are avoiding that you think you're not good at? Bianca already said numbers. She just avoids them because it's easier to just avoid. So what are you avoiding because you think you're not good at that? And I want you guys to write this down. And the reason why is when you see it, you can never unsee it. When we just think about these options or about these answers, we never actually faced with them, or faced with them face to face, where we go, I cannot avoid this any longer. I need to change this thing. So write it down for yourself so that you know that this is the thing that you need to work on. This is the thing that you need to change. Then going from practitioner to business builder. You don't just treat patients. Yes, you're a doctor, but you don't just treat patients. You are now a doctor and an entrepreneur. And most GPs out there, I think in today's day and age, I'm talking GPs and dentists now, you can either show up and be a GP, and I'm not even talking about aesthetics. I'm talking about just normal practice. But on every corner, on every single corner, there is a GP, there's a dentist, there's an accountant, there is a spa, there is a shop on every corner. So essentially what's happened is we have become businesses, but very few of us act like business owners. You are here to serve patients, but you are also here to build a business. You are also here to build a life for yourself. You are also here for your business to be profitable. Now, I want you to ask yourself, if you took 30 days off, what would happen to your practice? Would it survive? If not, you need to start thinking about things differently. So for those of you that are in the aesthetic industry, how are you going to do it differently? You cannot do it the same as the person next door to you. For those of you that are starting, that's still in GP work or that is still dentists, again, even in that business, how are you going to set yourself apart in a market that is becoming very saturated? What will happen to your practice if you had to take 30 days off?